Blade getting things started here with Dante Chen, two veterans that we've seen here in NXT. Dante Chen frequently here on Level Up, and Malik Blade, a little bit different look since the last time we've seen him.
Well, I think Malik is kind of feeding off the energy of Idris Enofe, who normally has been the more eccentric of the two, the more flamboyant. So Malik trying to find himself a little bit, find his groove in this tag team.
Of course, Malik Blade, Idris Enofe have been competing for quite some time as a tag team, and with that recent fatal four-way tag team title matchup at No Mercy, some may call that a missed opportunity. Byron, I think you may feel that's more maturity.
Well, I actually have facts because I did my homework and I spoke to Idris Enofe and I spoke to Malik Blade, and they heard the whispers. There's always someone out there trying to stir the pot. Oh, aren't you mad you didn't get that opportunity? Aren't you mad you weren't in that match? Speaking to Enofe and Blade, they said, we're fine with it because we understand our limitations. We understand there are certain things we have to work on when it comes to our tag team chemistry, and we know future opportunities will come because of the work we're putting in. Hey, go ahead, Malik.
I don't think I've ever seen Dante Chen dance like that.
We should try that, Blake.
I don't know about him.
Actually, I forgot I started.
Oh!
To see Dante Chen kind of take a step back in some ways and now adhere to the advice of someone else it's different. It's unexpected.
As Enofe trying to fight back here against Dante Chen. Very close to that tag here. The NXT Universe trying to rally.
Enofe just inches away from tagging him. Malik Blade.
Oh. Very close there. Chen.
Oh, not quite enough.
Blocks one last attempt there by Enofe. And now Chen looks to continue. Oh, Enofe dives. And here comes Malik the Freak.
The Freak is taking over this match.
And Malik Blade with some newfound energy in his game.
I like this. I like this fire from Malik Blade.
And Malik Blade always smiling, but you see a newfound confidence right now.
You can smile after you win.
There's a cover. Oh, Boa comes in. Oh! Inadvertently connecting with Chen.
The first miscue in this match between Boa and Dante Chen.
Oh, and Enofe wipes them both out.
2-for-1 special courtesy of Idris Enofe now. More double team on the horizon.
Enofe into position. And Blade with the blockbuster. And the double team execution. And that is enough.